Considering I'm a VTuber, I don't know how well these kinds of videos are gonna do, but for this vlog, I thought it'd be interesting to share my skincare routine. So I have really sensitive skin, and I also have eczema on my hands. It hasn't spread anywhere else, thank goodness. It's just always been on my hands since I've gotten it. So I had to be very careful about what ingredients I put on my skin, because I tend to get flare-ups. Most of the ingredients I'm going to talk about and like products will be sensitive for skin. Most. Keyword most. Some of them, like, they have ingredients that are harsher to some people, but for me it works. To start off my night routine, I don't need this step in the morning. I use That I Met You Living Cleansing Balm. You can use any sort of oil makeup remover or like cleansing balm if you have makeup to get rid of. I use the spatula that it came with. I clean my spatulas after every use because you don't want to get too many like oils from your skin or dirt or anything else in your products. You could also wash your hands beforehand, but eczema, so I have to be a little bit careful about that. So once my makeup's removed, then I move over to the facial cleanser, and I use the Burt's Bees sensitive facial cleanser because I have a hard time finding cleansers that don't like hurt my skin. And that's one that is both cheap and doesn't hurt my skin. I found like expensive products that also don't, but considering this drugstore one is working just fine for me, I just use it. This is one that I don't usually recommend to people. It is a very good product, but it has witch hazel in it, and witch hazel, it's either going to be really good for your skin or you're going to freak out. For me, it's fine. I use the rose petal witch hazel toner. So toners will like reset the pH balance of your skin. They're very important, but it is something that you can skip if you don't want to do an extensive skincare routine. Like I said, witch hazel is kind of like a harsh ingredient, so I usually don't recommend this product to other people unless I know that they can use that. Same with rose. Any type of fragrance is like bad, usually for people with sensitive skin. I don't have a problem with rose, but for a lot of different fragrances like lavender and stuff, I cannot touch that at all. One product I really like that I have used on and off for years is the Real Ferment Micro Toner by Neogen. So I've noticed it helps a lot with like the elasticity of my skin and then hydration, which are both things that it promises that it helps with. My skincare is mostly focused on anti-aging and elasticity, so like anything to retain like a youthful appearance. I don't really focus things like acne and clear skin. I get side effects of having clearer skin than if I didn't, have a skincare routine. I don't care about a couple pimples. What I care about is lasting effects, and I found that this product is really nice for retaining the elasticity. I'm going to talk about some of the essences I like. So I alternate using these essences every day. You can use them up to once a day as per the bottle, but I just use one a day because I don't want to go too hard. So the first one is the lactic acid 10% plus HA from The Ordinary. So it is a chemical exfoliant, which is why I don't want to use it too much for my skin. With exfoliation, you have to kind of read what your skin is good with. I also don't use like that alone. I'll put that in my moisturizer when I use it. So like I'll just add like a couple drops. That way it kind of like dilutes the product. But I've noticed that like it makes my skin really like nice, clear, and bright. I alternate that with the 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil from The Ordinary. They have two rose oils, so you gotta kind of like check which one you're using if you want different things. But the one that I use is for brightening uneven skin tone, hydration, and elasticity. Hydration is always like core. You want to make sure your skin is hydrated because it's good for anything that you want to prevent like acne, dry skin, aging. Very important. So I actually got this one for Christmas and I'm really liking it. So it's the Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Juice Oil-Free Refillable Moisturizer. I have never used Glow Recipe before this, but I was genuinely super happy with it. So like so far it's been really nice on my skin. Of course, I've only been using it for a couple weeks because I got it for Christmas, but it has hyaluronic acid, glycerin, and watermelon extract. So it's meant for like hydrating and soothing. It's what the main thing is hydrating. And it is a light moisturizer. So I often use that in the morning. I use it at night too, but like in the morning, I'll just use that, you know, before my makeup. So usually at night, but sometimes in the morning, I also use the Then I Met You Bong Squared Bounce Cream. So this is really, really good for hydration. It's got vitamin C, and it leaves you with like super soft, bouncy, dewy skin. Like it's the glow that people try to go for, which glass skin and like dewy skin, people don't really seem to understand the idea of it, and they seem to think it's just like shiny, which is, there's a whole difference between different types of skin shine, but I really like how this gives me like a natural glow. This one's not like a thick cream. It's like medium. I would give it like a medium. It's not like super thick, but that's why I only mostly use it at night, is because it's a bit thicker. So like it's just a lot easier to put it on before bed. Multiple times throughout the day, I tend to use just like an aloe gel, like the Nature's Essence Aloe Beauty Gel. It's just like a light moisturizer. If I'm having like skincare concerns and I need to start like lessening my routine, that is a great moisturizer. Otherwise, grapeseed oil, just grapeseed oil is another great like sensitive skin option too for moisturizing. So if I'm having like some kind of flare up for whatever reason, which happens a lot less since I've gotten used to what my skin likes. When I first started my skincare journey, it was a lot of experimentation. So like I would have to calm flare-ups whenever I found a product that I couldn't use. And I'd use like grapeseed oil or aloe beauty gel. One of those two. Once a week, I also use the Biodance Biocollagen Real Deep Mask. So this is one you want to leave on for like... So this is a mask you want to leave on for like 3 to 5 hours, typically. So I put this one on before bed, and I sleep with it. It also helps with elasticity, hydration, and pores, which, if you haven't realized, is like my whole routine. But I really like the effects it has on me, especially the day after. Oh, my skin feels so good. And then, of course, finishing with a sunscreen is vital. There's lots of different options for that. Some sunscreens leave a cast, some sunscreens leave oiliness. A lot of that's just going to be experimentation. I have a Kula sunscreen setting spray that I really like. But yeah, that's my skincare routine. I also exfoliate once a week with a sugar scrub. I do like full body exfoliation, I have like a lip scrub too. But I like using the Skin Food black sugar one for my face because it's really soft and it goes easy on the skin. Physical exfoliants I'm usually more prone to using. Like I said, I do use the lactic acid, but in small amounts, once every couple days. So that is what I notice my skin can tolerate and still get the benefits. If you want a more simple routine, then this is not really what you should be doing. The best things you can do is a cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen. So if you want a simple routine, focus on those. I like to do selective ingredients to help, you know, target things that I want to target specifically, and I like an extensive routine. So this is just me. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I know I'm faceless, so this probably doesn't mean anything coming from me, but if you guys like this content, I can talk about skincare more. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next video. Bye.